Great morning, dears. How are you all? Are you all watching news, children? What is the present shocking news? The death of Bollywood actor Sushant Singh Rajput, a great actor, famous actor who played the role of MS Dhoni in his movie. So, when we lost him, we feel like we have lost a good actor over there. And in the previous week, that is last week, we lost one more actor. It is one more Indian actor who is Chiranjeevi Sarja. He also died because of some illness. The things which is happening around us, it is creating a negative mindset in us. And we feel like this year, 2020, is somewhat worst. Do you have that feeling, children? Media is bringing everything at your doorsteps. But when we see media, how they portray things, that plays an important role. Is it creating a negative impact in you, or it is creating some positive impact also? Maximum, the thing which is conveyed through medias nowadays, the argument, whichever they go on, the discussion, harsh discussion, all the negative things, and this COVID-19, report on COVID-19 also you could see, like COVID-19 is spreading all over. Chennai is in lockdown again. And we are expecting this to happen in some other areas also. So, when we have this kind of thing is happening around us, we are in which mindset? That plays an important role. Like my mindset today, it is not 10% happy. Okay, because of yesterday's news. And one more thing is, we are doing this session, we are trying to make it successful, but I am eagerly waiting for real classrooms to interact with my children, to speak a lot with my children, to discuss with my children. That is not happening. This 2020, again, I am telling you that it is like somewhat, we are not happy with this year 2020. I am going to start today's session with a quote, stay positive, work hard, make it happen. Stay positive, children. And here I ask you a question. Are you staying positive? During these days of lockdown, how you are spending your time? Do you help your family members? Are you helping your parents? Are you disturbing them, children? Do you disturb them? Don't disturb them. Whenever you are in need of mobile phone, get the mobile phone to view the session. View the session in 40 minutes or 30 minutes. Then give back the mobile phone to your parents. Do the work on your own. You have the books in your hand. You have the notebooks in your hand. Do it on your own. Don't always have the mobile phone in your hands. That is not going to help you. And in future, if you are going to always sit with your mobile phones complete day like this, sure, there will be a defect in your eyes. So whenever it is necessary, get the mobile phones for the sake and return back to your parents. Come, let us move into today's session. With the positive mindset, let us move into today's session. What is the grammar exercises we have seen in last session, children, in previous class? The grammar exercise we have seen in previous class is past tense and earlier past. What is the grammar exercise? Past and earlier past. Here is an example for you. When I reached their home, they had left the place. I have explained you the topic with good number of examples, and I asked you to work on the topic. Have you done the work, children? Did you do the work in your textbook? If you are going to do the work then and there, it will be more helpful for you. Or if you are going to procrastinate the work, if you are going to delay the work, it will not help you at any cost. So try to do the work on time and understand the things. If you have any doubts regarding any subject, feel free to get it clarified from your teachers. So this is the motive of the session, reaching you. So try to be in the form of doing daily work and getting your doubts clarified. And now we are going with this Zoom online session also. If you have any doubts, you can make your queries over there and get it clarified. Am I clear, children? Yes. Now look at the example. When I reached their home, they had left the place. So I have given you these sort of examples. The example which I am giving you now is, when I reached their home, they had left the place. Come to the next thing, next slide. Tell me now, when I reached their home, they had left the place. As I have told you already, you have to divide the sentence into two halves, as the action which took place first and the action which took place next. Are you clear? As the action which took place first and the action which took place next. Here, which action happened first? They had left the place. You can see this image also. A boy is walking towards a house. Before he reaches, you could see the picture that there is no one in the house over there. The first action is they left the place. They had left the place. That comes under earlier past. Second action is that I reached their home. So this comes under past tense. Now are you clear with which comes under earlier past and which comes under past tense? If a sentence has two past form of the verb, then one past form of the verb should be written in earlier past. Earlier past is they should have had plus participle form of the verb. Is clear for you? Earlier past, or you can call this as past perfect tense. They should have had plus participle form of the verb. And the next half of the action, that is the second action, should be written with past tense. This is the rule. When you are going to write your sentence like this, it will look very good, children, when a sentence has two past form verbs. When one verb is expressed in earlier past and the other verb is expressed in past tense, this looks more good, children. So try to follow it. Try to implement it in your writing style. And I have given you so many examples. Go through all these examples again so that you will get a clear picture of what you have learned. This should be in your mind forever. That my teacher had taught me how to make use of past tense and how to make use of earlier past. When you speak, your language will look very good over there. When you write, your writing skill, like the flow of your writing will be good over there. Try to have this all in your mind. Now, let us move on to today's grammar part. Before going into grammar part, come on, take down your classwork notes. Give today's date. Am I clear, children? Take down your classwork note. Give today's date. Don't worry about the lesson question answers all. Lesson question answers, we will make it reach you through FlipLearn. We have asked you, we have told you about FlipLearn, no? That FlipLearn, through that FlipLearn app, we will just post the classwork all. Don't worry. Okay, step by step we will include that. Now we have come up with online session to clarify your doubts. Next we will start giving you classworks. Start giving you question answers. Till that, whenever the teacher is asking you to write something in your classwork note, do it neatly, children. Start writing with the dates. A limited part which we are giving you to write. Come on with today's date. Copy down these examples with today's date. Give the side heading as examples and take down the sentences. What is the first sentence? The match was called off due to heavy rain. Come on, write it with me. The match was called off due to heavy rain. First sentence is over. Come to the next sentence now. The plane will take off by 5 p.m. Next sentence. The plane will take off by 5 p.m. Second sentence is over. Come to the third sentence now. The lengthy essay must be cut short. Third sentence is over. All the three sentences over, children. The match was called off due to heavy rain. The plane will take off by 5 p.m. The lengthy essay must be cut short. All these three sentences are over. Okay. Now tell me, in these three sentences, in your screen, you could find some words, some text. They are in different colors. Why they are in different colors? Again and again, the exercise which we are going to see revolves around the form of verbs. Here again, called is a verb, take is a verb, cut is a verb. It is highlighted with different color, but there is something added to it. What is that something, children? Off. Here to off. Here it is short. Is there any guess what will be the topic of today? Yes, you are right. You are right, children. It is phrasal verbs. Called off, take off, cut short. These three are phrasal verbs. Have you come across phrasal verbs in the previous classes? In 4th standard, in 5th standard in your Chrysalis curriculum? You would have introduced to a lot number of phrasal verbs there with more exercises. Have you got introduced, children? Okay, if not, here you can have a view of it. Called off, take off, cut short. These three are phrasal verbs. Thereby, I will explain you the meaning of the word called off. What is the meaning of the word called off? Cancelled. Come to the previous slide now. The match was called off due to heavy rain. What will be the answer? The match was cancelled due to heavy rain. Take off, leave the ground. Just note down the meaning of the word take off, leave the ground. Come to the sentence. The plane will take off by 5 p.m. The plane will leave the ground by 5 p.m. Come to the next sentence. Cut short. What is the meaning of the word cut short? It is given there. Reduce. Come on, apply it into the sentence now. The lengthy essay must be cut short. The lengthy essay must be reduced in size. Are you clear with the meanings now? Are you clear with the sentences? So today's topic which we are going to see is phrasal verbs. In previous class we have seen how to make use of past tense, verb in past tense and earlier past. Now we are going to see phrasal verbs. Are you ready for the session, children? Yes, get ready for the session. You can open your textbook to page number 18. Open your textbook to page number 18. The next grammar exercise is the thing which I am doing now. Get ready for the session with your textbook. The topic is phrasal verbs.